Hello friends, I'm Ernie, the horse guy. Welcome to Better Horses TV. Got a great show for you today. We're going to head down to Council Grove for their annual WRCA Ranch Rodeo. We're going to experience the checkerboard days over at Louisburg, Kansas with Sarah Leonard. We've got a great property report out in Abilene, Kansas. And I'm going to introduce you to just an up-and-coming trainer, Cassidy Dunlap from Albany, Missouri. You're going to enjoy that. And a special Hearty Grub. It's going to be at the member guest golf tournament down at Garnett with Mark doing his famous pork loin sandwiches. So go get yourself a cup of coffee. Come on back to Better Horses TV.
You care about your animals and feeding them the best. And that's where Purina's local Kansas City dealers step in, providing you experience, knowledge, service, and advice. Purina feed dealers are people who believe in community involvement and who believe in you. They have a passion for the feed industry and are committed to helping customers unlock the potential of every animal. If you are looking for a trusted source for your animals, look no further than your local Purina feed dealer, your partner in animal care.
Hi, this is Pastor Frank at Open Range Fellowship, and here at Open Range we're getting ready to start a series on 1st and 2nd Peter. It's going to last all summer, 2 months, but the overarching theme is love. It's called Love, Lead, Live, but within love we have faithfulness and righteousness when you're talking about Jesus Christ. And we just sang a song from this morning, so I want to tell you Psalm 36 verse 5 and 6 says, "Your love, O Lord, reaches to the heavens, and your faithfulness to the skies. Your righteousness is like the mighty mountains." Isn't that awesome? It goes on to say your justice is like the great deep. It's bottomless. You can't even find the bottom. So if you're out there today and you're just kind of lost, or you're just kind of hurting, or you're just empty, you're just a prayer away. If you're a believer, just reach out. If you're not a believer, you're a prayer away from being a child of God. Let's just pray about it. Lord, we do seek your love and faithfulness and righteousness and justice. And Lord, we just pray that someday soon you're going to set everything right and the curse will be ended. And we thank you for that promise in Jesus' name. Amen. Hey, go out this week and stand a little bit straighter, because you know we've got everything to look forward to. God bless you guys, and see you next week.
Back in the saddle and out on the trail with Ernie, the horse guy. Now fun will prevail. We'll meet the best horseman under the sun. Tip our hats to the ladies. Keep the good Lord number one. Ride along, sing your song. Along with better horses, we're right where we belong. Faith and love from up above, the best of the good life's yet to come.
This segment is brought to you by CSI Saddle Pads.
Hello friends, I'm Ernie, the horse guy, and welcome to this week's episode of Better Horses TV. I'm at one of my favorite places with some of my favorite people. We're here with Kent and Rose Bacon here at Council Grove, Kansas, and an annual event.
An annual event for 32 years. It was one of the first ranch rodeos in Kansas.
Well, and I tell you what, you guys have always been a major part of what's happening here in Council Grove, which is about 2 hours southwest of Kansas City in the beautiful Flint Hills.
Yep, our ranch is about 8 miles southwest of Council Grove. Now, we haven't been on the board the whole time. We didn't move here till 91, but we were on the board quite a while, and we're retired off the board now, but it's fantastic rodeo.
It's a great rodeo, and this is a WRCA Ranch Rodeo, and Kent, I tell you what, this is the cream of the crop when it comes to ranch rodeos.
Yes, it is. We have great events here, and the winner goes to Amarillo for the National in November.
And you got one team already up in this area qualified the first weekend of November, and I think it's Lonesome Pine, if I'm correct.
Yeah, they're a top team, and they qualify most every year. In fact, last year we had 4 or 5 teams from Kansas that made it to Amarillo.
Well, what's neat about this ranch rodeo and everything else, it's more than just a ranch rodeo. It's the atmosphere. It doesn't get any more Western cowboy than it does down here in Council Grove, Morris County, Kansas.
Well, I think that's because this is one of the last places in the country, or one of the few places in the country, I should say, that you can make a living actually cowboying. And these guys are full-time cowboys. They're not weekend cowboys. They're not professional cowboys. They are full-time. This is how they make their living, cowboys.
We're going through a pretty tough time right now with the weather down here. You might explain, we're going through a severe drought.
It is. It's considered a D3, D4, which is extreme drought. We ourselves are shipping the last of our cattle Monday. It's just been really tough. We haven't been able to pick up any rains, and a lot of the guys are in this area are in the same boat.
Well, I'll tell you what, you put on a great event. It's always like the first weekend after July 4th.
Right.
And it's just a great event down here, the Ranch Rodeo. It's a 2-day rodeo, 2 rodeos, actually.
Actually, it's 3. There's 2 regular rodeos, and then Saturday morning we have a junior rodeo. And the kids are in teams of 3. Their ages have to add up to 33 years, so that we have older kids and younger kids, and they do a fantastic job.
And Ken, I want to first of all thank you for your service that you've done for this country and everything like that. And you're one tough guy, and just do a super job. And how great is it that you and your wife live this ranching life?
Oh, it's the best. It's the best ever. We farmed when we were up in Iowa, but this is a much better way of life.
You got some pretty good horses?
We do. We each have 2, and they are good all-around ranch horses, quarter horses, of course. And we just saddle up every morning, and we run the ranch together, and even get along most of the time. And
you kind of extend your love for the Flint Hills. If I'm correct, you do some pictures and some books and everything that you have?
I do. I've done a poetry book, and I work on the Flint Hills Discovery Advisory Board, and we've worked, done agritourism, so we've done a lot to promote the beauty of the Flint Hills, but also the lifestyle of the cowboy. I've got a sign that says at home that says, "There are still cowboys out here, you just can't see them from the road."
There you go. You know, I have to say, as far as this ranch rodeo, this event, beautiful facility, what sends it over the top is I have to give your Cook Shack a 5-star rating with everything you have. And last time I was here, you were kind of heading it up.
Yes, I did a lot of grilling on the burgers when I was on the board.
Well, I would urge you folks, make a day trip, 2-day trip, come to Council Grove the first weekend after the 4th of July and enjoy the WRCA Ranch Rodeo here at Council Grove. It's the real deal, is all I can say.
The folks on the board are terrific. They keep this thing going. We were here when we built this and helped paint it, and the guys welded themselves. It's a good board, it's a good bunch of people, and the community really supports it.
Thanks so much for being a part of Better Horses TV. We're talking about Rose and Kent Bacon.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's time to go with United Mosquito and Fly Control's premier fly system for fly control in your barn, providing relief for horses from the stress of fighting flies, and also makes the barn more pleasant for everyone in the barn. Easy, effective, and safe. With United Mosquito and Fly Control, we provide a full service. You as the barn owner don't have to do anything. We go everywhere and take care of everything with our friendly fast service. Call today at 913-558-3814 or email Paul at unitedmosquito.com.
What do you get when you bring together one of the biggest names in veterinary medicine with one of the most caring and committed teams of horse health experts in the industry? You get a vaccine portfolio known for its quality and safety, a pharmaceutical line you can rely on to help manage pain and support performance. You get the products, programs, and people of Merck Animal Health.
Hi, I'm Donna. This is Ringo. We're with CSI Saddle Pads. I'd like to invite you to ride our new revolutionary FlexPlate saddle pad. We offer a 30-day money-back, ride it, get it dirty guarantee. And the best part of the pad is it's 100% American-made with American parts by American hands.
Yeah, we're riding these CSI saddle pads. The thing that really sells it for me is they have a flex plate inside them, and that distributes that pressure over the horse rather than putting it all in one spot.
For more information, go to csipads.com.
This segment is brought to you by your independent Purina dealers.
Hello friends, I'm Ernie the Horse Guy and welcome to Better Horses TV. We're here on a Saturday morning, typical hot Saturday morning, and we're here at I'm here with Sarah Leonard. You're the district manager for Purina Animal Nutrition. Great turnout, and tell us what we got going on here.
Well, we have one of our checkerboard days hosted by Hometown Feed here in Louisburg, Kansas. And the checkerboard days is kind of a platform of ours to allow our dealerships to put on an event that really promotes the brand and promotes community spirit and offers the customers education and maybe some discounts on feed and just exposure to what the store has, and maybe just build awareness of the integrity of the store and what's going on, and enjoy and entertain all at the same time.
This checkerboard days is at one of your best. You got a bunch of great dealers, but Hometown Feed.
Hometown Feed here in Louisburg is one of my better dealers. He just, Richard Lord, the owner, has just pulled out all stops for this. We have the parking lot decorated. Tables, seated, I don't know how many people, fed about 200 people. Lunch.
Ran out of hamburgers.
Ran out of hamburgers on this really hot day. We had Josh Rushing talk about some farrier points about shoeing horses correctly and managing your horse correctly from a nutritional standpoint as well as a farrier standpoint. We had Rhonda Martin on here. She talked about equimechanics, the importance of top line, amino acid supplementation, overall proper nutrition, understanding how to look at your horse from a balance standpoint. Very, very educational. I talked a little bit about the importance of feeding a balanced diet, making sure that you're feeding according to feeding directions and all that kind of stuff, and feeding according to class of your horse and what your horse does.
It is so more complicated, but it's on a positive, you have a way to really fine-tune your horse's nutrition.
Absolutely, and you know, I had several folks today talk to me about they use this supplement or that supplement, or they're combining these feeds, and I would just say, honestly, if you feed our feed the way it's intended to feed, short of horses, some horses are better doing horses than others, metabolic differences, you're meeting requirements and you're providing what that horse needs.
In my opinion, Sarah, this, like what you had today, is what separates you, the dealers, feed companies from other feed companies. You know, these folks were genuinely interested on how to become better stewards of their horse and everything from that standpoint.
Yeah. You know, it is exciting to be able to educate folks and learn myself as well from our speakers, but to put an event on like this and people to understand that's kind of what Purina is all about, is bringing our research, bringing our staff, our education to people, and then just working with them on making them better horsemen.
And for our viewers out there, if they want to find out when their closest horse owner workshop is, what's their best direction to go to find that out?
Honestly, go to our website, purinamills.com, and you can check on the local dealer and actually how events close to you. I have that documented on there.
Well, it was fun, and like I said, you got some great products that outlast. That is a buzz now, isn't it?
It certainly is. We have more and more folks starting to use our gastric supplement and appreciating the palatability. And we're standing next to a horse right here that and there's a storm coming.
Do you hear what I hear?
Rain!
So, but just a great event you had. My hat goes off to Richard Lord and his whole team out here. And thanks for letting Better Horses TV be a part of this program today.
Thank you, Ernie.
Hello friends, I'm Ernie the Horse Guy, and welcome to this segment of the Merck Minutes. I'm here with Dr. Bryant Craig with Merck Animal Health. Doc, great to have you here.
Thanks for having me out, Ernie.
Let's talk about pain in horses. What's some signs of a horse with pain?
So probably the three biggest things, we're going to see an increased heart rate in that horse. They're going to be breathing more rapid and sweating. But we can also tell a lot just by looking at the horse's face. They can have kind of a grimace look on their face. Their ears will be flat, and just got a different overall mental attitude than a horse not in pain.
How do you differentiate that from the pain from if you know they're colicking?
So a colicking horse is going to show many of those same signs, but a lot of times that'll be coupled with them rolling putting themselves in kind of a dangerous position. So anytime we see those pain signs coupled with rolling, then we need to be concerned about colic.
As a horse owner, when should I be calling my vet and telling him I got a horse out here I think colicking?
Anytime those symptoms are all occurring at the same time, and it's occurred for an extended period, greater than 15-20 minutes, then I would be getting on the phone and trying to reach my veterinarian.
So we call the vet, and we're waiting on the vet, either him or her. What should we be doing in the meanwhile to kind of keep that horse comfort?
So the main thing I like to do is just keep that horse safe. Don't let them get in a position where they may roll into a fence, get a leg caught, get trapped in a stall or get cast. So keeping them up and walking around is generally the safest thing we can do.
You have some great products. What's some products a veterinarian can use to work on pain management?
So the first line treatment for most colic cases is going to be Banamine, our flunixin meglumine product. And they're going to administer that as pain relief for that abdomen. The other thing they may do is pass a tube in that horse down into the stomach to make sure we don't have an obstruction or a buildup of fluid in that stomach. And then they're going to do a very complete physical exam to kind of see what may be occurring in that horse.
Dr. Bryant Craig, thank you so much for bringing the Merck Minutes to Better Horses TV.
Bye, Mom. Have fun.
Maybe next weekend.
Don't put off till next weekend what you can enjoy doing today. With the affordable John Deere 3E series, you can handle any job on your property and turn that chore list from to-do to done.
Looks like we had nothing to worry about.
Nothing runs like a Deere.
Stop by our dealership for special offers taking place for a limited time. Get great deals and service on legendary John Deere equipment.
Better Horses with Ernie Rodina is brought to you by your friends at Merck Animal Health.
Hello friends, Ernie the Horse Guy here at the Southwest Missouri Reining down here in Carthage, Missouri. Just having a great time running across all kinds of neat folks, neat stories and everything else. Here's one right next to me. She's a unbelievable up-and-coming trainer, just tremendous. Cassidy Dunlap from up by northern Missouri.
Yep,
Albany,
Missouri.
What an honor it is to get to talk to you, and congratulations on what you're getting done. You got a great horse, you're a great rider, but how special was that today with your customer?
It was pretty special because I started teaching her last August. She'd never been on a horse before. And so for her to be here showing today, she's made a lot of progress in a short amount of time. She's extremely talented.
You're extremely talented.
Well, thank you.
On that, so the reining, why the reining horse did you go in that route?
Oh, I just saw a video of a horse sliding to a stop one time when I was young, and I just got hooked. I wanted to do it for
How
sure.
many years have you been training for the public?
I've been training since I was 14, so like 8 years.
Wow. I tell you what, just do a great job. And I tell you what, I notice you really use a lot of the other professionals for advice and things from that standpoint. Is that how you got to this point right now?
Yeah, a lot of it. I've ridden with several professionals just like once or twice to try and get tips, because I think you can always learn more no matter how much you know.
So you got your shingle out that you're for hire, as far as tell us a little bit about where your barn is, what you have to offer, and how they can get a hold of you.
Well, it's located in Albany, Missouri, and which is real close to Iowa, and it's a real big barn.
Hi, Coach Doolittle. He's in Albany. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, and it's a real nice barn. I mean, it's $1 million facility, really nice stalls and indoor and outdoor and all that. So it's got the whole setup.
You know what's excited, Cassidy, is see the support that's down here around you and everything, helping you go. You're going to be a success at what you're doing.
Yeah, thank you.
What is the key to success of being in a reining? What would you tell the young trainers out there? What would you recommend?
Oh, just keep working harder than anybody else is really what it boils down to. Because hard work will beat talent every time.
Folks want to get a hold of Cassidy Dunlap. What's the best way?
Well, my phone number is 816-390-2031. That's the best way to get a hold of me. Call is usually the best.
Not only do you train for yourself, but you'll bring in a non-pro, bring a team of non-pros in and help them.
Yeah.
It's all about getting started. Here we are with Cassidy Dunlap at the Southwest Missouri Reining right down here in Carthage, Missouri. Thank you for being a part of Better Horses.
Thank you very much.
You care about your animals and feeding them the best. And that's where Purina's local Kansas City dealers step in, providing you experience, knowledge, service, and advice. Purina feed dealers are people who believe in community involvement and who believe in you. They have a passion for the feed industry and are committed to helping customers unlock the potential of every animal. If you are looking for a trusted source for your animals, look no further than your local Purina feed dealer, your partner in animal care.
Do you dread hooking up your gooseneck trailer because you know you're going to bang your head, sprain your knee, fall off the tire, or even scratch the side of your truck with your belt buckle? The Easy Latch is designed to hook your trailer up with your feet on the ground. With a quick and easy installation, you'll be on the road in no time. Once you've used one, you won't want to be without it. For more information, contact our toll-free number or check us out online at easylatch.com.
Better Horses with Ernie Rodina is brought to you by your friends at Merck Animal Health.
Hello friends, Ernie the Horse Guy here in Garnett, Kansas with Better Horses Hearty Grub on the road here at the 2018 Member Guest Golf Tournament here at Garnett, having a great time with two big fans of Better Horses. I want to stop just great Americans. We got C.D. Schulte and his lovely wife Jane. C.D., welcome to Better Horses Hearty Grub.
Well, thanks, Ernie. And Jane and I enjoy your program almost weekly, and you do a great job on the horses.
Well, we have a lot of fun, and there's a lot of folks that watch it don't even own horses.
Right. Well, and I always learn something, and I love how you feature local people, and every part of the show is just a lot of fun to watch, and you have found your niche, Ernie.
Well, I'll tell you what, this has been a lot of fun, an annual deal. You've been out here at this Member Guest, both of you, for years, and it's a great event.
Yes, it is.
So we're just glad to have you. And Mark, I tell you what, you just proves to show that you're in demand on the road with Chef Tell Mark.
I work cheap.
We look forward to your lunch every year, believe me.
Yeah, a lot of folks do. We do these little pork loin sandwiches that everybody really likes.
Hey.
And the sauce on them.
Great. My chipotle sauce, which I won't give the recipe out yet, but I will one of these days. CD was my coach back when I played Little League Baseball back a couple years ago, is how long we've known these folks. Great folks.
CD and Jane, thanks for stopping by, eating with us, and being a fan of Better Horses TV.
Thank you, Ernie.
Yes, Ernie.
Good luck.
We love you.
Thank you. Hi friends, I'm Ernie the Horse Guy, and I want to talk to you about Better Horses properties. If you have a property you'd like to list and sell, I'm the guy to contact. When it comes to marketing, we're second to none. We've got the publication. We'll promote your place in the publication. We'll promote it on our radio networks. We're going to promote it on TV and our e-blast. Better Horses Network is your direction to go when you're looking to market your horse property. So contact me at Ernie at betterhorsesradio.com for your property and let us go to work for you. This beautiful property sits in the hills northwest of Abilene, Kansas and northeast of Solomon. This beautiful log home sits on 16 acres and has a 5-bedroom and 3-bath and includes a large open kitchen and dining room. The great room has a high-efficiency wood-burning fireplace that is laid in native field stone. The rec room has a large entertainment center with a high-top bar and large enough for a pool table. This is an authentic log home built of top-quality, hand-picked, seasoned logs. Outside, the 16 acres are fenced for livestock and includes a nice set of permanent pens large enough to host a riding, roping, or barrel racing arena. There is a new 30x40 pole barn with 2 attached 12-foot lean-tos. The building is plumbed for a guest bunkhouse and ready to be finished. There's an additional 64 acres of native pasture with a large pond that adjoins the main property and can be purchased for $145,000. Purchase price for the home and 16 acres is $465,000. It's a beautiful place you need to check out.
Hay is not for horses. They deserve Stanley Premium Western Forage. There's no better place in the country to grow forage than Idaho, and Stanley is one of the country's largest producers. From pellets, cubes, and chopped forage in bags to compressed in 3-tie bales, Stanley cultivates the premium forage types horse owners demand. Because your horse needs hay, but he deserves Stanley Premium Western Forage.
This segment is brought to you by Heritage Tractor and your John Deere and Featherlight Trailer Dealer.
Hello friends, I'm Ernie the Horse Guy, and welcome to this week's episode of Better Horses TV with Sheptail Mark. Mark, we got a little different venue this year. We're here with our great Purina dealer, Roger Brummel, Brummel Farm Service, the most unbelievable dealer out there. Roger, tell us a little bit about this event we're out here with.
So this is a Garnet Country Club member guest golf tournament. Mark's been coming down here cooking lunch for us for at least 20 years. He does a wonderful job. Everybody loves it. It's a great place to kind of hang out in the shade, got a nice breeze,
and this
little alcohol.
This is not your typical lunch as far as what you're doing. I mean, these folks waited a year. I don't even know if they like to come back and golf as much as your lunch, Mark. I'm going to turn it over. Tell us what you're doing.
Oh, we just little pork loin sandwiches and kind of learned how to doctor them up a little bit with my chipotle sauce. But one of the secrets is you got to take the buns, you butter them up nice and toast the buns, get a nice toast on them. Then you post marinate the pork loins.
Touch on that a little bit.
Okay, one thing you got to do when you're going to make a sandwich out of a pork loin, you got to get all the silver skin off of it because you don't want that tough piece when you're trying to bite a sandwich. So you take all the silver skin off, cut it about 3/8 thick, pound it down a little bit with your fist, season it with your special seasoning, grill it up about medium to maybe even medium rare, pull them off, and then put your chipotle sauce on them and bathe them in that chipotle sauce at least 5 or 7 minutes before you try to eat one, and it'll suck that chipotle sauce right up in that loin and just tenderize it, makes it really good.
Unbelievable.
Well, not too many people have your chipotle sauce recipe, I understand, and that's what really makes it nice. I tell you what a nice deal. And let's not forget, we had Tina working behind the scenes with the zucchini and also the cucumbers.
With her, Dan Schulte, they just make it work. Dan's a lot of help.
Dan's a lot of good help. Tina's good help. They really work good together.
What a great community, Roger, you have here in Garnett, Kansas. And this thing here, I remember coming out here with your dad, as far as being in the member guest.
Yeah, you played in the member guest one year with Dad.
It took me a while to figure out that the higher score didn't mean that you weren't winning.
No, that's not winning, Ernie.
So that was good. But it's a great community and lots of horse folks here. We had a chance to talk to CD and Jane Schulte.
Yeah.
Talk to that. And Mark, I commend you what you're doing with the Hearty Grub segment and the fan base you're building with that.
Well, we're having a lot of fun doing it. You enjoy it about as much as I do. You get to eat different stuff all the time.
Yeah, it's good.
Really good. So I'll tell you what, we're going to go ahead and go back and enjoy that. Thank you guys for tuning in to Better Horses, and make sure you check our radio show out each week. Just go to betterhorses.com and hit our media, and you can check our radio no matter where you're at, and also catch our last episode of Better Horses TV. Thank you so much for letting us be a part of the member guest.
Thank you, Ernie.
Thank you, Ernie.